Mic check 1, 2, 3. Welcoming Lauren. Welcoming everybody. To another sound and tarot experience. Excuse me, I'm logging into my Facebook. Let's see. Okay, I'm live here. There we go. Didn't know that would take so long. Welcoming Lauren, Judith, Liz, Faith, all my brothers and sisters around the world. Tara. I hope you're ready for relaxation. I hope you're ready. How's your energy? Happy New Year's, by the way. Coming up. I hope your year has been spectacular and you progressed in your life. If you don't feel any progress in your life, how can you improve next year? Are you happy with the results? Is your money improving? Maybe you have enough money. Is your happiness improving? Are you looking for a relationship, but you cannot attract one? Everything is a work in progress, right? Many people looking for a relationship, but they don't know how to attract the one. To attract the one, you gotta be the one. And of course, I'm working on, this is just working on the altar right now. To attract the one, you have to be the one. Like, if you don't really think you're that interesting, how can you make yourself interesting for yourself? Like, why does your life, like, you gotta excite, your own life has to excite you. Because if your life is not exciting, you're not even on the market. It's not that sexy, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be real. Like, you know your dreams. What excites you? And for those of you who are meditating too much, some people are so devoted to their practice that they're miserable. Meditating all day. Some people bypass how they truly feel. Deep down, you want a relationship. You just make the excuse that my spirituality does not match relationship. Deep down, you want a relationship. You have to learn to open your heart and mind to live the life of your dreams. Sometimes our spiritual ego says, I cannot do it. But deep down, you want it. The amount of people making excuses to be single. And the thing is, it's fine to be happy single. The issue is that many people are single and miserable. And that's not a sexy way to be single. Single, happy, in joy, in bliss, in harmony. If you're single and miserable, ew. Ew. I remember I used to be too spiritual, that I was meditating all day. My master constantly asked me, do you see me meditating all day? Do you think enlightenment is just meditating all day? Because that's what I thought, that enlightenment was just meditating all day till you figure something out. Till it happens. That's what many people here on Insight Timer think too. There's many paths to enlightenment, many paths to awakening, many paths to... Let me clean. To fully realize yourself. Meditating all day, being in a cave is one way. The light worker way, the bodhisattva way is another way. Helping people. Helping people. When we think about the yogis, the lamas, the gurus, in service of others, absolutely. The fastest way is the path of service. Fierce giving, fierce service. But before you give to others, you have to make sure that your cup is full. Anna says, I find happiness in helping others. I find happiness in my heart, in the moment. Many people who like helping people, when there's no one to help, you feel lonely because many people forget themselves because we're so into helping others that we don't fill our cup first. That is a sad truth about many light workers. And that's why many healers are so sick, and I see many, practitioners get caught up in the ego of altruism. Before you can be selfless, being selfless in the more Buddhist way, it's emptying yourself and you connect to your higher self or your non-self. That may be the most difficult, that's a really difficult part of the journey that many people skip. Why? We get a lot of validation from helping others. But when you have not truly helped yourself, you can be addicted to the validation that people give to you, and you don't continue to develop and grow yourself. Some people, when they play the singing bowl, they do the same thing over and over and over. It's true that for them, they feel joy in repetition of. But when people who care nothing about the Dharma, spirituality, wisdom, this thing is boring. Which is why the light worker way is, how can you connect with people who don't even care about it? Because the people who care about spirituality, they're already on the path. There are so many people who are ignorant of the path of true happiness, joy, bliss, happiness now. And many people, many spiritual practitioners focus on the lake of spirituality when it's not even the lake, it's a pond, right? The people who awaken, it's very few. And people who are asleep are massive. So this is why whenever I think about serving humanity, I think about how can I connect to everyday people. Because spiritual people on Insight Timer, we good. Right? We're growing in the lake, Insight Timer. We're working on the sea, Twitch. And we're connecting to the ocean, YouTube. But the real ocean is God. Eternal consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Joy, bliss. Welcoming Marmotronics, Bacon. Happy New Year's. Today I have been studying the Guru Rinpoche, Padma Sambhava. The wrathful Guru, the fierceness of the Buddha, the fierce Bodhisattva spirit. the masculine energy. You know that in Tibetan Buddhism, welcome Ray Sapata. In Tibetan Buddhism, there's something called loving anger. That there's gurus and teachers and people that are willing to piss your ego off to help you awaken this lifetime. There's people who are willing to tell you the truth that hurts your ego so bad that you might even get angry at them, but they're doing it because they care enough to kick you in your spiritual ego nuts. Can I say that? Can I say that? Okay. That's the, because many, when you think about Thich Nhat Hanh, you see Thich Nhat Hanh calm, but behind closed doors, oh, he is fierce. That's why all his students like, ooh, don't piss him off. Everybody focus. Avalokiteshvara aya. Thai, I'm sorry. Like, because you know why? That fierceness, it makes everyone, it's like a lion. The fierce masculine energy, it's like a lion. And this can come from both men and women, by the way. Like, don't piss the lion off, or the lion not gonna eat you in front of everybody. But when the show is over, you're gonna be meditating facing the wall for about 5 hours. But it's good for you, right? It's good for you. It's not a punishment, it's a blessing. The fierce punishment, it's actually hard training, because you know why? The devil, the darkness of the world, is not like the wrath from a loving person. The darkness of the world, the guru and the masters are just trying to train us to deal with the world and own your own emotion. I didn't get it at first. When I was being trained, I just thought, man, I'm like the worst student here. I've managed to mess up everything, but I didn't, because you have to be, when you are a spiritual practitioner, you have to be gullible and naive in the beginning. You have to be open and trainable. But eventually, you have to learn to use wisdom. But in the beginning, you just surrender to the training. Just like many people who come to the stream. Welcoming Charmaine, Robin. Before you can be here, sometimes I do what you like. I play the music. I tell you, breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Some people want me, Welcoming Maria. Some people expect me to behave like this the whole time. Hello. Welcome Nina to the Mystic Village on Insight Timer. We're here to open our chakras and expand our consciousness, uplift our energy, and connect to the divine, masculine and feminine. When we do that often, it becomes just ego. Is what we think people want. You sound very correct, says Mom. I talk a lot about spiritual people because spiritual people are my people. I talk a lot of what seemingly talking mess. But it's just through my experience, I did the same thing. Because I did what I thought was spiritual. I bought the Organite necklace. I go buy some more oracle cards and tarot cards and let's get some more sage and Palo Santo and play the role and feel connected and be high with the practice. We're getting high on this. We're not here to be present. We're here getting high on the divine feminine and the tantra and the tantra energy. Because I was part of that community for many years. I hang around with the hippies. I smoke a lot of weed in the past. I do the ecstatic dance. We're gonna do eye gazing. 1 minute. Namaste, my heart is connected to yours. But really, where the girls at? Where the girls at? Girls at? Nah, nah, where the girls? But everybody, we're not here for girls. We're here to be spiritual. I'm a divine masculine figure. I'm not here for that. But behind closed door, they're doing crazy stuff. Welcoming Mellow. You already know, drop in a little Super Mario mushrooms. But I came from that life, people. Now, I would still be in that lifestyle if it wasn't for my master, who showed me that the thing that I was surrounding myself with is immature. Okay, but no. I'm here to speak from maturity in my progress as a spiritual practitioner. I'm not here to tell you to change. I'm just here to tell you what is immaturity. But sometimes a teenager needs to be a teenager. When we're immature, it's fine that we go to the crystal shop to buy a protection necklace instead of learning to be more present in the moment. I'm here to piss some of y'all off because I see many of the spiritual community going towards an immature path where they're microdosing mushrooms every morning instead of learn to face their baggage and let it go. And the amount of weed being smoked by spiritual people. Now, this is uncomfortable talk for people who are doing that. But I don't know how. There's a time, and I don't always speak like this. There's a time for it. Today is the time. Welcoming Dev, Shari, Taro Mama, nice to see you. We got people, brothers and sisters from all platforms right now. The new year is coming. Now I speak like this from time to time often because when you're a spiritual community leader, when you've been part of many communities, drum circles, Burning Man community, local burns, when you've gone to the ecstatic dance for years, when you hang around the hippie community, when you hang around people who are devoted Zen practitioners with gigantic spiritual ego, it's fine, right? When you have friends who are part of the Pali community, when you have friends in all the shaman community, you have friends who are doing a lot of plant medicine and they're doing a bunch of rape, hape, all the external thing. But the ancients and the ancestors says the dope is within. But we're still over here. Namaste. I know I'm pissing some people off, but that's enough for today. You have to do it once in a while. So thank you for being here. We're gonna go into a sound immersion for about an hour, 30 minutes, and then we'll be doing 2 hours of tarot, spiritual guidance. And thank you for being open to the message. Thank you for being here. And check out. How can we send the peace emojis on your... That's only if you're on the other platform. Sorry. I'm welcoming Andy. And again, I don't mean to piss anybody off. I'm just here to speak what I've experienced myself. Being part of the spiritual community for around 10 years now. And Insight Timer was part of my beginning. So I want to show you some of the Buddha statues here that is next to me, if you don't mind. Which is, So this is a Buddha, my first Buddha statue that I bought from a metaphysical store for like $30. And I have my master touch and hold it. This is a Buddha statue that's more colorful, because at that time I'm in my hippie phase, right? I'm in my hippie phase, so this has like magenta and some green, and this is more of a Chinese style Buddha. The size of my head. Even though this one has a little imperfection at the corner, I learned everything is perfect the way it is. Unless you drop it and break it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just can't. I think it was like that, and I didn't notice it because it was bottom right corner. Right? Like, it looks perfect, but then, oop. So it's special because I had my master connect with it. Costin says, a very spiritual friend calls psychedelics a shortcut to enlightenment with considerable drawbacks. Absolutely. Is false enlightenment. You know why? Because I went through the same thing. I did a ton of substance and I had, it does make your spiritual ego go off the charts. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next statue I invested in, this one. This is the medicine Buddha. Tathagata, lapis lazuli, radiant Tathagata. Clear, translucent. All of these I gotta hook up on because when you're on the path, you get the hook up on everything. When you're off track, you pay full price everything. Actually, I did not pay full price anything. This one was gifted. So when you're on the right path, God and the universe invest in you, people. So the medicine Buddha, because I'm aware that I'm on a healer's path. And then the master also made me study the medicine Buddha Sutra, which is this one. Sutra of the medicine Buddha. I know it's backwards on. So it's kind of like I choose to be healer this lifetime, or I guess the universe choose and I surrender. The next statue, this is more, I think, Tibetan. I bought this from Facebook. I guess this is the full price one. I think this was like $20. And I just liked his vibe. Look at the like very humble, quiet, also imperfect, You can tell this was in the corner, and so I'm grateful to show respect to this Buddha statue. More has a flat. There's a dot on the nose, and the back looks like that Naruto. This is probably my favorite part. The texture. Ooh. Look at that bottom detail. Ceramic. Welcome. Thank you, Kira. And of course, this one is that one I think is just ceramic. This is Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. Very majestic. Look at the bottom. The base is as big as my face, because she's sitting on this lotus. Okay. And look at her with her. So this is her healing medicine. Another healer. It's like Bodhisattva. Another. He's got the mudra going. Really connects with your feminine side and the gracefulness of God and the gracefulness of the Buddhas. And is kind of the biggest one. Not the biggest one. There's another bigger one, but I'll show you tomorrow or whenever. And the last one was a gift. This is Siddhigarba Dietang Vung. Dietang. This is the cane. This is the tool that he used to open the gates of hell to help people. Very feminine this bodhisattva helps you deal with purity and learning how to restrain your sexual energy, because this one, he is a virgin. And he has the Buddhas on his hat. So he definitely goes into all the hells and help people. And the hells are just state consciousness, okay? Consciousness. And this is the only golden Buddha I have. Bodhisattva, shiny. And I'm getting a better pedestal for the Buddhas, because God told me it's time to get to the next level. So I had to make the altar again. Of course, other pictures, as you know, the master, Thich Nhat Hanh, the late Zen master. There is no death. The cloud cannot die. Of course, this is Dong Pa So. This monk is a legendary monk who reached a high state of meditation and went into deep meditation and actually got close, helped many people find their center using the crystal orb method. This is one of his successors. So I went to his temple here. I became a monk, and I was studying about 3 weeks intensive, where I meditated about 5 hours a day at his temple as a monk. And of course, the legendary Bob Marley, who taught me, why do we still, this is the modern bodhisattva. When we think about positive music, every little thing is gonna be alright. Because that's what the world needs, something more modern, right? And so Bob Marley definitely inspired me to approach the world in a more non-traditional way, because the people are, modern days doesn't always connect to tradition. But if you're blessed to connect with tradition, hang on to it, because it's really rare to. And of course, this is my great-grandmother, what inspired me to begin my spiritual journey. When I was in hell consciousness, I prayed to my great-grandmother, and that's me when I was a baby. So this is my humble beginning. Petting dogs and napping, yeah. So now that you got the whole life story, it's time. Thank you for being here. I ordered something to organize the Buddha statue so that it can look better. It's coming in tomorrow, so I'm just temporarily leaving that way. And of course, the flutes collection here. I got flute stands for the flutes, and of course, the longer flutes are to the side here because they do not fit here. So that are the new updates, and thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy that journey so far. Thank you for being here, welcoming Blossom, Mong Ming at my local soccer club. A Bob Marley song, Every Little Thing's Gonna Be Alright, is the halftime song. No matter if there's 0 to 3 or 3 to 0 and the whole stadium chants, it is an amazing experience, absolutely. Welcoming Sukdev, Charmaine, thank you for being here. Happy holidays. And let's begin. Yeah. Let's Om 3 times to begin our journey today. Breathing in. Breathe naturally. Ready, breathing in. I give myself permission to relax. I give myself permission to feel love, to feel peace. I allow myself to feel love. Last Om, breathing in. Breathe in and let it out, and feel the air into your soul. Let go of the fears. Let go of your worries. And feel the love in this moment now. Feel the love. Feel the now. Welcoming everybody to the Mystic Village experience. Welcoming enormous vocabulary, Augustine Bui. We meditate every Sunday at the park, Minnell Park, Houston, Texas. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Stay one up, Manu, Mr. Termi, Alora, Finny, Flordero, Nakisa, Jiving. Thank you for the follow. because I spend a lot of time alone. I still enjoy a lot of time alone. That's how you connect to yourself.
Got out of my way and I saw the moment, the lines on my hand. It was love at first sight, but it took months and months of meditation, 'cause I used to believe I wasn't good enough. If you can donate or subscribe, I would appreciate it. If you can follow or check out, what I'm doing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Everything helps. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Shani. Thank you, Marmotronics, for sub and donation. Thank you, Steph. Thank you for bringing the Sunny D community on Twitch, you can bring other live streams to your live stream. It's called raiding. So thank you to Sunny D, Sunny Me for the follow and the raid with a 14 viewer. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're doing a sound immersion experience. And I'm playing, this is called a triple drone flute in the key of E minor, I believe. And let me just continue that because I'm sure people are blissing out right now. So. And thank you. Shout out. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate that. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Mystic Village, a community of sound healers. It's just me today. I am your brother Tanet here on Insight Timer, on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Kick, to unite humanity in peace and music. Meditation can be uninspiring if you have not crossed over to the commitment. And so we've been blessed with sacred tools like the Tibetan singing bowl, the Jaws harp, the Jews harp, the drum, The tribal energy reminds us of Mother Earth. Oh, Mother Earth, feel my heartbeat, beat into the sun. Oh, pulsing like the sun, shining like the stars. Oh, Mother Earth. Very delicate. I'm barely just. Because if I hit it really loud, check this out. This is called Akibono. Thank you, Thai Chiefs, Sleep with Dogs, Mario Fez, Miss Alice Art. Thank you, Arins, for the donation. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the love today and every day. This is called an Akibono, a Japanese flute. At least I think that's what it's called. If I'm wrong, correct me. This I bought on Etsy from a guy in Denmark, but that's all I'll say because you know. This is a hard bamboo. This is more of a Zen flute because it has only 4 holes for playing. And look how. And this is like, you know, in a samurai movie where the samurai is like fighting the ninja. He's like doing, right, he's creeping around the house gently by not making noise, and you hear that. And he slashes through the bamboo curtain. And then the ninja mysteriously disappears. So we're gonna recreate that right now. What do you think of that? Let's explore. Thank you, Tai Chief. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you for your bits. I just saw that. Thank you. And thank you, Mr. Weird, for the sub yesterday. Thank you, Viper Fox, Angus Greybush. This is called a Tibetan singing bowl made of mainly brass, copper, tin, sometimes gold, silver. We have 3 mallets here. We have the bass mallet, which makes it go bong. We have the mid-tone mallet, which makes it go bong. And this one is also a felt mallet, but it's a hardwood. This is a hollow PVC, and this is a hardwood. This one, it goes tang, and then you can use raw wood to invite and hit and strike. Bang! So let's explore. Where should we start first? From high to low or low to high? I think let's start high, because when we're doing sound healing and sound immersions, the high is really intense. This mallet here, the egg roll. Check this out. Let me use a different bowl. Because not every bowl does well with all the mallets. But they all can do. This is the hardwood mallet with no effects. A little bit harder. Away from the microphone and harder. Piercing. Like a needle. Sometimes you need it. Farther away from the mic, piercing. The sound, the bass comes from the outside. The center, not as much, so the sound reverberates out the bowl. Which is why this is coming out. This is the mid-high. Muffles the high with the felt. Breathing in and out. Of course, you can polish. That's a term we use in the Mystic Village. Polish. Both sides polish differently, of course. Let's start with the high. This is the mid-high polish. Welcoming Tatiana, Monica, LaShawn. This is a raw hide from a cow. This is a crystal singing bowl mallet that does amazing with mid-tone because it is hollow and light. This is the strike. Welcoming Starries. Do you ever play the handpan? My brother Sean has the handpan. The guy with the, yeah. maybe in the future. What Emily has are crystal singing bowls, and this is Tibetan. I also have crystal singing bowls here because they were the second sound healing tools I used. First were the Tibetan bowls, and then I got a set. The Tibetan bowls ground you, and the crystal bowls uplift you, purifies, energize. This is more grounding. The notes can be the same. It's the quality of the sound. This is the bass. I have a broken bowl that still plays if you want to hear it right. No, it's not accessible right now. Not ready. This is for the vibration. As you can see, I'm really far away from the microphone and you can feel the bass. The bass mallets are very good for larger bowls. So that, right? For example, this bowl. This is a lower price bowl. I'm gonna bring the most expensive one to show you the difference between why it costs more, and it's not always worth it if you're just beginning. But if you are a sound healer and you actually use it, it's worth it because something happens to the mind that the people, like colors and imagination, happens a lot. So let me grab it real quick. It's just right here. So this bowl is about 9 inches. And I bought this in a set of 7. This I bought. Oops, excuse me, sorry about that. This is a 10-inch bowl. I bought this not as part of a set, as this is a heart chakra and the third eye. That's what it's labeled.
And here's the difference in the sound. Still going. Let's try the mid-tone. I think for the microphone that we have, we need to use 2 mallets to take advantage of the dynamics of this bowl, and every bowl too. This bowl, you start with the bass, and then you tap with the felt side. This bowl is so heavy. It's really heavy. Now, if you want to get creative, you can actually it's a novelty thing to do. But why not? We have it out, so. It vibrates your skull and your spine. Like you can feel the vibration running through your body up and down. But you have to be careful because sometimes you chase the high. We're not here to chase the high. It's such a euphoric experience that you can get high on it. Right? You can just sit there and just you're like, oh yeah. But in practice, let's continue with the flutes. I hope you're enjoying the experience today. More interactive. Welcoming high deck. What gives you such energy? The moment. Nothingness. Starbucks. Sleep. When you find the thing, when you find your purpose in life, it's like nitrous. It's like nitrous. You just want to make your life work because you find the thing that turns you on, and you just do it often, as much as you can, with balance. This is called a quena, a Peruvian flute, an Andean flute. It's either a quena or a quenacho. I think it's a quena. Soon you're not gonna Amazon drive. No, my goal is to eventually do this full time because I love it. It's just I'm figuring it out. A sweet sounding flute.
Jovi, Sasha. Another sweet sounding flute, a Thai recorder. Welcoming Preeti. This was passed down. It's a family heirloom, actually. My uncle passed away and nobody else knew how to play the flute, so I took it over. This is more like a teacher's flute. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Can you play the biggest flute? This is one of the bigger ones here. Okay. This is a 3D printed low C flute. And I love this flute. Thank you, Dante. Now we're going to go to. So, thank you. Mashallah. Now we're going to go towards a more spiritual talk and life coaching vibe. So the music will end and I'm gonna go to the next stream. So thank you for being here. Glad you're enjoying. And thank you Zero App for being here. Do you have a drum? Yes. I'm gonna jump into the next stream on Insight Timer. So thank you. I'll be on the. So just go to the next one. Yeah. Yeah, I'll share with you the flute. I mean the drum. Welcoming everybody. Thank you for hanging out here. This is the drum. I love this drum. You'll find the moment is what we'll find. Welcoming back everybody on Insight Timer. This is gonna be more of the Let me stop the stream on Twitch and YouTube and restart because it's a different thing. So stop streaming, and I'm gonna restart the stream because we're moving from sound healing to card reading and spiritual insight and talking about how just life.